Dad,
I'm here, Jenna. How do you feel?
hot. I'm having trouble breathing. I should be fine. Can we go home?
No, we can't go home yet.
What happened? Why am I even here?
Dr.Morre is trying to find out what had happened. We found you lying on the floor in the bathroom thinking you had an overdose or something. Just just try to stay calm.
Okay.
What's the last thing you remember?
My friends dropped me off home after the party. I remember drinking and doing something else. Then I came home, I laid in bed, and that's all I remember until now. It's weird.
Okay, honey.
Mr. Godejohn,
Yes?
I have results.
Please tell us.
So, Jenna has overdosed. We found a huge amount of opioids, alcohol, and heroin in her system. I don't know if you understand. If we waited any longer to treat her, she could have died tonight.
How could this happen? She's only 17 years old.
Addiction happens amongst teens and young adults more often than you'd think. Overdose is the second leading cause of death for people under 50 years old. We do have resources to help, though. If you come with me, we can talk about it.
Can I have a minute with Jenna? Then we can talk.
Of course, I'll be right outside.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Yell at me.
I'm not gonna yell at you. I'm not mad at you. I just want to understand.
Dad, please don't treat me like one of your clients. Not right now. I'm tired and I'm in pain.
What do you mean?
I just want to understand. That's what I mean. You're suffocating.
I'm not trying to suffocate you.
Can we just talk about this tomorrow, Dad?
Okay. I'll talk to Dr. Moore.
Fine.
Dr. Moore?
Hello, Mr. Godejohn.
Please, call me Thomas.
Okay, Thomas. Where Jenna is at right now is not good. If she goes down her current path, she'll end up dead because of her constant drug use or arrested, judging by previous charges.
How could this have happened? I thought I did everything right.
It's not your fault, Thomas. Many other reasons could have caused this other than parental influence. It can be just pure curiosity, peer pressure, boredom, even media influence that can cause drug use.
I just. I thought that because of the divorce and her mom has been neglecting her. I just feel like somehow I caused this. I just don't want my daughter to feel any pain.
I understand, Thomas, but thankfully there are ways for you to help her.
And how is that?
Well, we can sign her up for a 28-day rehab program at the Sacramento Rehabilitation Center. We would be putting her in the IOP, which stands for Intensive Outpatient Program. It's designed for people who need to get that fast treatment but also want to focus on either school or getting a job. That program will also help her manage behavioral issues, emotional issues, and cognition that effectively prevents relapse from happening. It also offers her a morning, evening, or afternoon session 3 to 5 times per week for 2 hours. In this 28 days, she will learn techniques for managing any co occurring mental issues, skills for thriving in the sober life, ways to connect with others positively, and overall how addiction affects her and changes who she is.
How are these programs taught?
Well, each program is taught by master's level therapists with extensive experience in addiction recovery.
And what is the success rate?
With Jenna's specific problems, anywhere between 40 and 60% is it's a gamble, but the way I see it, some help is better than just letting her hurt herself and possibly others worse than she is right now. Will you do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll go tell Jenna. Then I'll go make some phone calls. We can have her in by November 3rd, which will take her out on the 1st of December.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait here. Hello, Jenna. How are you feeling?
Okay, I guess. I still feel nauseous. My head hurts.
That's normal for your current state. There's something I need to tell you, okay? It's gonna be pretty tough, but it's designed only to help you.
Okay. What's going on?
Well, we're sending you to a 28-day rehab program. They'll help you get better by offering...
No. No.
Jenna,
No. No.
please, Jenna, try to understand.
No. I don't want to understand.
Jenna, calm down.
I'm almost 18. You can't force me.
Please, Jenna, calm down. Calm down. Try to listen, okay, Jenna?
No. Dr.Morre? No.
Jenna, I know you're almost 18, but the fact of the matter is that you're still a minor, so your dad still gets to decide for you.
I don't want to go. Do my feelings matter to anyone?
They do, Jenna, and that's why we want to send you to rehab. We care about you, and we want you to be safe.
How do I benefit from this?
They'll offer you a daily treatment from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's only going to be for a month, and they'll help you get sober. And while you're there, they should help you get into school, find a job, and you'll get back to where you should be.
What happens after that? What's going to happen to me then?
If need be, they'll send you to a transitional house where they'll help you stay sober and maintain what you've learned.
And how long will that take?
Anywhere between 2 weeks and 2 years for you.
2 years?
For you, I don't see you there longer than 2.5 weeks, but that also depends on how seriously you take the process. The longer you continue to resist and deny your addiction, the longer the process will take, okay?
Okay.
I understand that this is traumatic, but with the support you'll be getting from the healthcare professionals and your dad and me, this whole process will seem like a huge blur. I hope you believe me, Jenna, because your dad and I care about you. We just want you to be better.
I get it. It's just hard. I've been struggling with this since I was 16, and I've never gotten real help. I'm just scared, I guess.
And that's understandable, Jenna. But that's something that they'll help you with within the program. Controlling and managing your emotional and addiction issues.
Thank you, Dr. Moore.
You have your bags packed by Friday and you checked in on Monday, November 3rd, okay?
Okay.
Okay, get some rest. You'll get to go home tomorrow. I'll tell your dad everything.
Okay. Tell my dad that I love him, okay?
Okay, see you in the morning.
Hello?
Hi, Dad.
It's so good to hear your voice.
I only have 10 minutes, so this has to be quick.
Okay, how have you been? What have you been doing?
I'm good. I've been getting stuff done. I go to my daily sessions every morning. People are they're just a little intimidating.
Yeah? How are your withdrawal symptoms?
They're fine. I have anxiety. I haven't been able to sleep, and I'm always hot.
Okay, but how are you feeling overall?
Fine, I guess. Can you not treat me like I'm one of your patients? I've asked you like a million times.
Okay, I'm sorry. Are you making a plan?
I was kind of saving all of that for when I go to the halfway house. But all I know is that I won't want to go to college. Not now.
Jenna,
Yeah?
why aren't you going to college?
I don't know. I can't handle college right now.
You wanted to go to Penn State. I wanted to send you to college.
Dad, do that
Don't do what?
for me. I don't need that right now.
I'm just trying to tell you that I had high hopes for you.
You were so controlling. You know that?
What am I doing?
Oh, I don't know. I wanted to send you to college. That's guilt tripping. And I just had high hopes for you. That's also guilt.
Can you blame me? Just a few months ago, you were writing, you were in the drama club, and you were valedictorian of your class. What happened to you?
You want to know what happened? I finally had a hard look in there, and I realized everyone in my life hates me.
Who hates you, Jenna?
You, Mom, all of my friends, you all hate me. I hate myself right now.
Well, who are you, Jenna?
This is me, Dad. This is who I am.
Jenna?
I have to go, Dad.
Wait, Jenna, can I at least say goodbye?
Bye, Dad.
How does it look?
Well, Jenna, after 28 days, you're sober. However, we do recommend that Jenna is put into a halfway house for about 4 weeks. There, she'll be assisted in finding a job and maintaining what she has right in front of her as far as sobriety goes.
You said at the beginning of the 28 days that you don't see me staying past 2 weeks.
That's correct. However, back then your depression level was a lot more stable, but after looking at your charts, if you get fully released, then the consequences can be detrimental. The halfway house offers almost the same support groups that the rehab offered, so you can begin working on your mental health.
How high is her depression level right now?
Right now, it's worse because she has major depression, and 28 days ago, she only had atypical depression, which isn't any better.
So when do you want her to move into the halfway house?
As soon as possible, if you can. They have an open spot available, and typically those spots get claimed pretty fast. So, what do you say, Jenna? Are you ready to go now?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I'll email you the address, and you guys are good to go.
Thank you. Dr.Morre, this means a lot.
No problem. Get better, Jenna.
Thank you.
Jenna,
Yeah,
I love you more than anything.
I love you too, Dad. I just wish all of this would go away.
It will soon. After this, it will all be over, I promise. You just have to respect the process, okay?
Okay, Dad.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Godejohn. This is Dr. Perry at the Transitional Housing. I called to inform you about Jenna.
What happened? Is she okay?
We wanted to inform you that Jenna has gone missing. No one has seen her since yesterday.
What?
We understand this is hard. We may think that she's using again.
How long have you known about this?
We've been having suspicions that she's been using again since her second week when she started working.
When did you guys finally notice she was missing?
We legally have to wait until 24 hours have passed before we contact anyone. We noticed yesterday at 6:30 a.m.
Well, do you have someone out looking for her?
We already contacted the authorities. We'll contact you as soon as we hear any word. They've sent a police and paramedic just in case. I also wanted to call and ask if she may be there.
No, she's not here.
Typically, clients will go somewhere they know best, like their home or a friend's home. We're contacting all of your emergency contacts as well.
Okay.
Don't worry, she's in good hands here. You don't have to worry.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Morre! Dr. Morre!
Whoa, whoa. Slow down.
I have to find Jenna Godejohn.
Dr.Morre is right over there. She'll take you to her.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thomas, slow down.
Where's Jenna? I came as soon as Dr. Perry told me where she was here.
Calm down. Let me take you to her room. She's being stabilized right now. Dr. Green, one of our addiction specialists here, is collecting all of her information to get a fully accurate diagnosis. The paramedics did say that they found her having a seizure, vomiting, and her skin was very discolored.
Where did you find her?
She was lying in an alleyway next to some needles. The doctor says that she'd overdosed on heroin. There were other drugs found in her, though. We could discuss everything else later.
Thank you. Dr. Green, is it?
Mr. Godejohn, I'm so glad you're here. We have much to discuss. Have a seat.
Tell me everything.
The good news is that she will survive. It's close to a miracle taking into account all the drugs in her body.
What did you find?
Well, the biggest one was heroin. Others we found traces of were cocaine and alcohol. That was the second biggest one found.
How did this happen?
We don't know how she got access to drugs, who gave them to her, or even when she left the facility. She wasn't conscious when we found her, so we were unable to ask her any questions.
What do you have planned to do after this?
We fully plan to send her to another 28-day program at a different facility. She needs all the help she can get. Then she'll be put into an 8-week transitional housing program. Until then, I suggest you wait in the room until Jenna wakes up.
Okay. Thank you.
Not a problem. How are you doing? I like to check in on the parents or anyone responsible.
I don't know. There are these moments when I take a hard look at her and I wonder where is my little girl? Why did this happen? Why her? Out of every child on the planet, why does it have to be mine? Where is she? Where is my baby girl?
How long have you been here?
20 days.
17 days. Are you court mandated?
No.
What are you in for? I'm an alcoholic.
Everything. Opioids, ketamine, acid. You name it.
Wow. I didn't even know what half of that stuff was until a few years ago.
With all due respect, who the hell are you?
Where are my manners? I'm Alex.
Jenna.
Sorry for disrupting your breakfast. I'm just trying to make conversation for the time being.
Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
How old are you?
I'm 37. I've been an addict since I was 32. I experimented when I was in my mid-20s, but it was nothing serious. When my partner left after I had gotten drunk and passed out in an alley 5 years ago is when I relapsed. I went to court a few weeks ago after being pulled over and charged with a DUI. I ran into a house and almost hit a child. I had the option whether to go to a 28-day rehab program or spend 28 days in jail, and you know I wasn't about to go to jail. How old are you? You look young.
18. I've been an addict since I was 16. My boyfriend forced me to take LSD one night, then he into opioids, into alcohol. Then before I knew it, I was found in an alleyway overdose on heroin. I always thought I didn't belong here, that I was too special for rehab. Who will happen if I leave?
What do you mean?
I escaped death. I'm not even 20, and I just know
If you leave, you'll die.
so hard.
Listen, kid, addiction is never easy for anyone. No matter how special you think you are, or how top-notch your immune system is, it's never the same.
Time where I look at my dad, father, and I wonder, why do I keep always find ways to hurt the people that I love? There are times where I pray him to make me sober and soft My dad doesn't deserve this. My mom is left. Need me inside hurting him. I told him to go to college, even though I knew he wanted to send me so badly.
There's your problem, kid. You have to want to get sober for yourself. I can tell just based on how you talk that you spend too much of your life trying your best to please other people. And you need to start thinking and taking responsibility for yourself.
See that?
Because eventually, people will see. And because of that, people will think there's just another drug addict who doesn't care about herself. Why should I give a shit about her if she doesn't give a shit about herself?
How do you know?
Because I've been there. I have no support. Not from my ex, not from my parents, and definitely not from my kids. I wish my parents cared half as much as your dad does. I never had a chance to go to college. You should listen to your dad and go to college.
I'm too stupid for college.
Kid.
I'm serious.
Child, go to college. Don't be an idiot. You may be an addict, but you're not stupid.
Everyone else seems to think so. I can't even get sober. College. I don't belong in college, especially not at Penn State. All I'll ever be is a wasted excuse.
Can I ask you something? Do you have younger siblings?
I have a 4-year brother, Ryan.
From this day forward, every time you even think about using again, picture his face. Because I doubt after seeing the way you treat your dad and seeing the way you make him feel, you will never want to take anything from anyone ever again. That's what I had to do. I have 2 daughters that I love more than life itself, and let me tell you, that is more heartbreaking than anything in the world. So maybe, in about 10 minutes, you should go into one of those rooms and take a hard, close, cold look in the mirror. Until then, go to college. It doesn't matter if it's a community college or university. Get your degree, get a job. Once you have that, you'll succeed and get sober. It all takes time, but the more you trust the process, the faster this will all go. Just think about it. That ought to knock something straight. I sure as hell did not plan on being someone's life coach.
Thanks.
No, thank you. I think in some way or another I needed this too. I'll see you at session, kid.
Hello?
I just want to check in. I miss you.
Hi, baby. I miss you too. Happy 25 days. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just I got some life-changing advice the other.
Please share.
I was told that way is not okay, and I need to think of so many other people before I even think about using again. And that's why I'm gonna apply to Penn State as I get to the halfway house.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause people like, don't be an idiot. If your dad wants to send you, go to college.
I'm so happy for you, baby.
I'm going to finish remaining days I have in rehab. Maybe for the whole weeks. And I will attend as a meeting. Now, I want to start doing things with my life.
You have no idea how happy I am. It's so good to hear you say these words. I am so proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. So you said those words.
I love you, Jenna.
I love you too, Dad. I have to go now. I'm in noon session, but I'm excited to see where things go.
So am I. I'm so excited for you to come home, baby.
I am too, Dad. I have to go to my session now.
Have fun.
I will. Goodbye.
I'm proud of you, kid. I may still have a lot of time here, but it's nice to see that I've actually helped someone in my lifetime. I've already used up the good years of my life. Don't waste yours.
I hope, Alex, call your kids, to your partner, tell them sorry and that you're trying to get better. Because they deserve someone as great as you.
Kid, I'm far from that, but I can try it out.
I have to. Doing great.